Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What's going on?
Oh, keep it down! Keep it down! Oh my god! Oh my god.
What the fuck was that? I don't know, but we're not staying here to find out. Let's go!
What? My god, this game is so good. I'm so glad I bought this, like, no joke.
Why the hell didn't my explosives go off?
How about we worry about that later? Eyes open! Alright, everyone on me!
Boy, these lasers just chew right through these T-600s.
Was an HK
Yeah, FU
Centurion.
T-600.
How the hell do you know that?
I saw them work on it when I was at
Wait,
that
did he say
camp.
Centurion?
So, another of their weapons has
God.
come online. We're in deep shit.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. I've been wanting to see an HK Centurion in a video game for such a long time. This is something that James Cameron created for the T2 screenplay, but he wasn't able to actually make it for the movie. Oh my god.
Everyone focus. Next
Yeah,
time,
that,
everyone.
oh, there it is. Holy shit.
There they are.
Oh my god, that's the oh my god. Oh my god. That's the Centurion from T2. Oh shit, we got T600s over here. This is so cool.
There they are. Contact! Evans, covering fire.
Running low on ammo!
I've got this!
I'm out. Time to go. We need to get to the surface fast.
Wait, where'd everybody go? Oh shit, where'd everybody go? Okay, my bad. I was busy looting stuff and I got killed. Everybody ran off without me. Oh my god, though. The Centurion. The Centurion is actually in a video game. This is incredible. Yeah, James Cameron created this Centurion for the T2 screenplay. It was originally supposed to appear in the Future War, obviously, at the beginning of T2. It was going to appear at the end of the scene. Originally, that scene was supposed to be a lot longer. I think in the actual movie, the Future War scene's maybe like 3 minutes long. But in the screenplay, it was supposed to be like 10, 15 minutes long, like it is in Genesis. Like Genesis has a really long Future War scene at the beginning. And they actually mentioned when they were making Genesis that the Future War scene in that game, or that movie rather, was about the length that the T2 Future War was supposed to be. So, in any case, yeah, there was a lot of cool stuff that happened in the original screenplay of the Future War, and one of those things was the Centurion. There was going to be this big battle between a bunch of soldiers and the HK Centurion. But it was just way too expensive to build the Centurion compared to like the HK tanks and everything. The HK tanks were kind of simple in comparison. Whereas the Centurion's like, it's got a lot of moving parts. It's basically a giant spider.
Oh, that was close.
So yeah, they were not able to do it for T2, unfortunately. I'm sure that would have been an amazing scene if they had. Alright. Man, what's next? This is great.
Stay low and be quiet.
What the fuck is that?
I think I might actually like this DLC more than the regular game. Oh god, what's happening here? Oh god, we're in like a kill box here. What the hell? Yeah, I think I like this more than the regular game because the regular game does not have Kyle Reese, it doesn't have T600s, and it doesn't have Centurions. So there's a lot of, oh my god, what's happening? Oh boy, there's a lot of really good stuff in this game, or this DLC rather.
Farrell, focus on those spiders, understand?
Yes, sir.
The only thing that I don't like about the DLC is the lack of purple lasers. I really wish they would have had this be a little bit later in time so we could have had the purple lasers. Like, this takes place pretty much right before they got the purple lasers. Like, right before they started using them. So that's really unfortunate. We're like this close. Yeah, if this DLC had purple lasers, it would be absolutely perfect. And way better than the main game. And the main game's already pretty cool. But yeah, it would be, like, much better. I gotta stop looting stuff because there's just too much going on. Shoot, what? Oh my god! Oh my god! This is so cool!
Keep your heads down! Ah, fuck!
We're getting swarmed!
Suppressive fire! Keep firing!
God damn!
I've got this! Moving on! I'm hit! Contact! Keep firing! HK!
Oh, you've got to be shitting me!
No, I am not shitting you.
It's a dead end!
One of the few times I'll ever quote Terminator 3. Weapon ineffective. Yeah, I need purple lasers to stop this thing. Where are my purple lasers? Can I loot stuff or still too dangerous? Zone's too hot. No time to loot. Wait, there's something. Okay, never mind. I gotta get out of here. But you know what? I'm alright with red lasers too, because this is awesome. The music's awesome, the mood is awesome, like everything is just really well done. Yeah, it's red lasers are fine. It just would have been just a touch better with the purple lasers. That's all. Yeah, this is actually much harder than the regular game. The regular game is very easy. It's definitely one of the easier shooters I've played. But this DLC is actually hard. Like, you take a lot of damage if you leave yourself open for any length of time.
Stay low! Barrel! Watch the fire!
They're coming in hot!
There they are! Just a little further.
I gotta stop and loot. Hold on. Gotta loot some stuff. I don't know why I'm looting, because you can't really use a lot of the stuff you get in this DLC. It's not like the main game where there's like a big focus on crafting and everything. Oh shit. Oh god, I'm about to die.
Enemy in the open! Keep firing! I got this!
Yeah, see what I mean? You take damage fast if you leave yourself open for even a second. So basically, just don't do that. Yeah, boom. Oh my god, if like 12-year-old me could see this game, he would absolutely go ballistic. This is fantastic.
God damn!
And me from 10 years ago would love this game too, because, you know, Terminator Salvation. I was pretty into Terminator Salvation. I thought it was actually a really good movie. So, you know, I like the T600s. I think T600s are like really scary. They're legit scary. Wait a second, is that the... Oh my god. Oh my god! Urgh. Okay, run.
Where's that extraction point?
Oh my god, this is incredible. I can't believe this is just a DLC. This is like a $12 DLC or something like that, and it's like hours long, and it's freaking fantastic. Alright, here we go. Jeez, this thing is everywhere. How'd it get in front of me? Are there two of them? Oh, there are two of them. There are multiple Centurions, guys. Multiple Centurions. Oh, I just got a trophy. I think that means I've finished the level. So there are multiple Centurions. Oh my god. Wow. Yeah, I mean, there are probably a lot of Centurions. They're like the most advanced hunter-killer that Skynet develops. I think they're developed pretty late, though, so maybe there aren't that many of them. I don't know. I mean, in canon, in like the movie canon, the only time you were supposed to see them is in like the very final battle of the Future War, which is what the beginning of T2 was originally going to show. It was going to show them like storming Skynet and kind of grabbing the time displacement equipment, exactly like the beginning of Genesis. That was basically what the beginning of T2 was going to be, except I'm sure it would have looked, you know, fairly different.
None of this should have happened because we shouldn't even be here.
Actually, Genesis had a Centurion in that
Sergeant,
Future War scene at the beginning, but it didn't look like the Cameron design. It was like a slightly different spider mech design.
That should be enough.
All right, let's listen.
all due respect, sir, it isn't. Is there something that we don't know yet? What's so special about those people? We've been kept in the dark for too long.
Is this how you all feel?
Kyle, there has to be more.
The last message sent before Northridge went silent said that they rescued a group of civilians. These people were kept in cages for years. They were starved, looked like they were barely alive.
And despite that, Skynet went looking for them? Why?
They mentioned a name. A name Connor wanted to keep a secret. We didn't want anyone to be emotionally invested in the mission. Seeing how we're all looking over the edge now, one of the people rescued was the father of Sergeant Rivers.
What? That can't be true. He's dead. He died years ago.
Connor got a hold of some intel confirming that's not true. He's alive, and he's in that camp.
Yeah, we saw him at the very beginning of the DLC.
Does anyone have any more questions regarding the mission?
No.
No, sir.
All right. We move out in a couple hours. Get some rest. That goes for you too, Rivers.
Wow. It's a hell of a thing to just drop on the guy. Your dad is still alive. Alright, let's go.
I'm gonna get some shut-eye before the mission.
That's quite some news, Rivers.
Shocked, to say the least.
I'm gonna stop you right there. Now I finally have an answer that your father? Things I do to talk to my dad. Even if
What would you say?
you're putting... Well, I've never met my father. So, I guess I would say,
I don't know yet. If I can wreck it.
don't worry about that.
Have you talked to her?
I'm not gonna bother him yet. Just look, I'll give him some space.
You know, I can sympathize with these characters because I don't know what my father looks like either. All I know is that
This is about the team now.
35 or so years ago, he looked like ravishing Rick Rude. And like 10 or so years ago, he looked like Wilford Brimley. So it took him 25 years to go from ravishing Rick Rude to Wilford Brimley. You know, I mean, obviously, unfortunately, people get older. I assume now he looks like Wilford Brimley, just older. I'd probably recognize him if I saw him, but it would probably take me like a minute or so, you know. Man, that is quite the unsettling visual there.
From that hill.
I smell something burning.
Yeah, I think a lot of things are burning. I really like the club scene in the original Terminator where it's playing like "You've Got Me Burning" on the radio or the stereo in the background. It's such a cool like subliminal message because obviously the backdrop of the whole future thing is that everybody's gonna burn, you know. So just having that song in the background of the club scene is like this little subliminal thing that kind of gets into your brain, you know. Also, the club scene has a lot of flashing like red and blue lights, which are like emergency lights. So it's kind of subliminally telling your brain that there's like an emergency and that you're going to be burning when it's all said and done. You know, even before you even know what the movie's about, it's sending you all those subliminal messages that, you know, something really seriously. See right here, blue and red, emergency colors. Before you even know what the movie's about, it's telling your brain that something seriously scary is about to happen. Yeah, I watched T1 and T2 with one of my girlfriends a few years ago, and she had never seen any Terminator movie before, and she didn't even know what they were about. So that was pretty interesting for me to see how she responded to both of those movies. She loved T1. Oh man. She was absolutely horrified by the machine, and she didn't really know what was going on, but she kind of figured it out, and yeah, she was really like, wow, that was an incredible movie. T2, obviously she liked T2 as well, because how can you not like T2? Interesting thing about T2 was that she didn't actually know that Robert Patrick was the bad guy, because she had never been spoiled by like the trailers or anything. You know, when I was growing up, we saw the commercials for T2 that, you know, gave up that Robert Patrick was like this liquid metal Terminator and everything. But she didn't know that. So like coming right off of T1 and watching T2, she was kind of expecting the same story, except now it's John Connor instead of his mom. So when Robert Patrick showed up, you know, he kills a police officer at the beginning, but you're not sure if he actually killed the guy or not. It looks like he just kind of like punches him, you know, just punches him in the gut kind of and knocks him out. You don't actually see that he killed anyone. So you're thinking, okay, he just knocked out that police officer. He's going to take his uniform. You know, we don't see him transform. So for all we know, he just took the guy's uniform and, you know, he's definitely a lot smoother than Kyle Reese. He's very calm and collected and everything. But yeah, the girl I watched it with, she actually thought that Robert Patrick was a resistance soldier, like Kyle Reese. And then the part in the mall where Robert Patrick and Arnold finally come face to face, she actually thought that Robert Patrick was there to defend John Connor from Arnold. And then when Arnold is like, get down, and starts shooting Robert Patrick, and you can see that he's like a Terminator and everything, and then he shoots up that guy that gets in the way and everything. As soon as all that happened, she actually gasped out loud, and she was like, oh! Like, she was just so surprised at that twist that Arnold was actually the good guy now. Yeah, that was really amazing to watch T2 with someone who had never seen it before. Really. You know, two of the best movies of all time, I think. You know, one of the best action movies of all time and one of the best, like, sci-fi scary movies of all time. And I feel actually blessed to get to watch those with someone who did not know what was going to happen, just fresh eyes, and actually see their reactions. And it made me realize how good those movies actually are. You know? The girl I watched them with isn't even like a huge fan of sci-fi or horror or action movies or really any of those genres. She's not like a big genre fan. And those movies still made a really powerful impression on her because they're that good. And I knew that they would too. Otherwise, I wouldn't have sat her down to watch them. You know, if I didn't think that she would appreciate them. And I was right because she really did. But yeah, Robert Patrick was the bad guy. Surprise. Yeah, you have to really not have a ton of exposure to like pop culture media to not know that. So, but she was never like a real movie person, you know. She was more of a workaholic and, you know, schoolaholic. She went to MIT, you know, she was a busy bee. Whoa, that mannequin actually scared me for a sec. I thought it was something.
If Skynet gets a hold of it, we might have a problem.
I wonder if I could make a purple laser gun in this game. Let me see. What do we have here? Crafting. I have like no crafting. Craft level 4 items. I don't think you can craft guns. You can just craft ammo. So the only way I'd be able to get purple lasers is to lift them off of a Terminator and have weapons 5. So I'm going to try to get, I'm going to get level 24, I'm going to get weapons 5, and I'm going to try to get a purple laser off of a Terminator. Unfortunately, I don't know if any Terminators are going to be carrying purple lasers in this DLC. Because once again, it might be too early for that. It might just be the HKs that have purple lasers. Because HKs have them first, and then Terminators gradually start to have them as they get, you know, more compact and everything. It's really, the attention to detail with the weapons is really excellent in this game.